What's up, everybody? Alex from TwinGamingTV back with another MLB The Show 17 video. As you can probably tell, we're going to be drafting a team today, and I actually got this idea from M.Frisk. I stopped by Coog's stream, asked him for an idea for a draft.
What's up, Twin? Cougs, give me a theme for your draft today. American-born players.
And his idea, it was cool. A lot of people in chat gave me ideas. However, M.Frisk, I really like this idea. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do it. If someone has, I'm not like trying to steal their idea or something, but Frisk said this idea to me and I thought it was really good. And the idea is we're drafting the players on the team with the worst record. So there's 4 players in each round, and whichever one is on the team with the worst record is the player that we're gonna draft. And there's like two players from the same one. I'll probably just choose my choice for that. For yesterday's comment question of the day, I asked you guys to try and guess what my favorite type or flavor of icing or frosting on a cake that I've ever had is, and it is peanut butter. A lot of you guys probably have never had or maybe even heard of peanut butter icing, frosting, whatever you want to call it, but dude, it is so good. My dad used to have my mom make it whenever we would make a cake for his birthday. She would make like icing and then add peanut butter and then make like peanut butter icing. I don't know exactly how you do it, but dude, peanut butter icing, it's so good. I'm a huge peanut butter fan, and having it like on top of my cake, man, is awesome. It goes perfect with the chocolate cake. For today's comment question of the day, because we did cake yesterday, something about cake, today I want you guys to try and guess what is my favorite ice cream topping. Try and guess my favorite topping for ice cream down in the comment section below for a chance at tomorrow's comment shout out of the day. But we're gonna get into this draft, hopefully draft 12-0 team. It's gonna be weird to see how this draft goes because we're drafting again the players on the team with the worst record. All right, here we go. Now you're probably gonna see me looking over here a lot just because that's where I have the record. So Nationals made the playoffs, Dodgers made the playoffs, Braves did not make the playoffs, and then what is this? Is this, I want to say the Mets, but I really can't tell. Let me see. The Mets. Okay, so the Mets or the Braves, which one had a worse record? It was the Mets. Mets won 70 games, Braves won 72. So the Mets barely, and we're getting a starting pitcher. The worst overall in the round and the worst position we could possibly get in a diamond round. Wow. Frisk, I hate your idea already, man. Gosh dang it, man. That's not at all what I wanted to have happen. Brewers did okay. Yankees made the playoffs. So I think it's probably going to be between the Orioles and the Giants. Let's see. Giants. Yeah, Orioles 175. Giants were tied with the Tigers for worst record, man. They only won 64 games, but at least we don't get the starting pitcher, so that's awesome. And we're getting Buster Posey 91 overall. I've never used this card. I would probably want Thames in this round, but Posey I think should be a pretty solid pick. The first 2 rounds it gives us are the diamond rounds, which I never like because I like the diamond rounds to wait for a little bit, so it's a little bit more exciting. And 2 of these guys are not on a team, but we're just going to go with the team they're in the picture, the Braves and the Cubs. And then here we have the Padres and the Red Sox. So it's probably going to be between the Braves and the Padres. And, oh, dude, Braves won 72 games. Padres won 71. So we get Jabari Blash, dudes. We get the GOAT Jabari Blash. Man, that's a good pick. That guarantees us 12-0 right there. Rockies made the playoffs, so I think it's between... Dude, this shows me how closely I followed baseball. I don't know anybody's record. So, okay, Tigers had the worst record, tied for the worst record. So, it's the Tigers. We get Jose Iglesias. He's a pretty good player. I want to just see if I've used him before on this account. Yeah, 378 average, dudes. In 70 games, 37 at-bats. That's a pretty good card. And not a bad round for me. I do want some lefties, though. We need to start getting some lefties. The Giants tied for the worst record. It's between Ryder Jones and Kelby Tomlinson. I'm going to choose Kelby just because I want to, you know, I was going to say I want Jake Lamb, but, oh, we're going to go the lefty. We need a lefty, and we're probably not going to get Jake Lamb if he pops up because Diamondbacks had a pretty good record. So I'll take a lefty right there. We get a silver round. The Braves had one of the worst records at 72 wins. The Reds had 68 wins. Okay, so yeah, Jose Peralta on the Reds because both these teams made the playoffs. And then Jose Peralta on the Reds. We're going to take him a second baseman. Not a bad card. I want to see if I've used him because I don't think I have. Yeah, I haven't used him, so it's my first time using him. We'll have to see if he does good. I still want a couple more lefties, though. Braves. I keep thinking the Braves had the worst record. Indians made the playoffs. Mariners had a pretty good season. Marlins. Where are the Marlins, dude? 77 wins for the Marlins. Okay, and the Angels had, I swear, okay, 80 wins. So 80 wins for the Angels, 77 for the Marlins. Mariners had 78. So okay, it's the Marlins, but wow, that was just that was that was a little bit of a struggle to find the best record, dude. We're 7 or 8 rounds in now, and we're already struggling a little bit. Philly 66. So if there's a Tigers or a Giants player, let's see. And my mom's calling me. 1 second. Okay, we are back. I just had to find something out from my parents, and let's see. So I think it is Odubel Herrera, yeah, because there's no Giants or Tigers players here. So Odubel Herrera on the Phillies, 66 wins. He's a pretty solid card. I don't think my stats with him are that great, though. Oh, 667 average, not that bad. Okay, those are pretty solid. And then that is a lefty, too. He really needed a lefty. Cubs made the playoffs. Dodgers made the playoffs. Giants have one of the worst records, 64 wins, and this guy's not on the Tigers. So we're getting Ryan Vogelsong, a starting pitcher in a Browns round. Not too bad right there. I really want Mike. It hasn't given me a common round yet. We're 10 rounds in, and there hasn't been a common round. That is something that I don't like. So Dodgers made the playoffs, and then I don't think Twins had a pretty good season. They were the wild card game. Rays or Royals? Let's see. The Rays won 80 games, and the Royals. How many wins did the Royals won 80 games as well? Wow. Okay. Oh, dude, Mariners has... I hope I didn't get one of these rounds wrong. I don't think I have, but I hope I didn't get one of these rounds wrong. So, Royals at 80. Rays at 80. And Twins at 85. So, it's between Royals and Rays. Brad Boxberger is a pretty solid reliever. I have a 1.5 ERA, 0.83 WHIP. I'm going to go Brad Boxberger. I probably should go a starting pitcher there just to get another one, but I like Brad Boxberger, especially as a bronze reliever, so that's good. Mets had 70 wins. Phillies had 66, and Padres had 71. So it's going to be the Phillies. I did not know Hyun-Soo Kim was on the Phillies. I had no idea about that. I hope we get a gold round now. Okay, another bronze round. We have one position player spot left, and it hasn't even given us a gold round yet. That's kind of crazy. Let's see. The Yankees made the playoffs. The Twins had a pretty solid record. Marlins, again, 77, and Mets, 70 wins. So Zach Wheeler, a bronze starting pitcher, who we're getting right there. Not too bad. Okay, I'll take a bronze starting pitcher. We already have a diamond one, which is still a little sad about that. Mets 70, okay. Gosh, man, I wish I knew the records like off the top of my head. This is a little bit hard. So, Athletics 75, Angels 8. Okay, so it's the Mets. It's the Mets right here. We got Ike Davis, another lefty. We have 4 lefties, 4 righties. That's awesome. However, still have 4 silver rounds, still have 2 gold rounds, and we still need 2 starting pitchers. So that kind of sucks. A silver round, and Astros won the World Series. Indians made it to the ALCS, and Mets didn't make the playoffs. So we got Bartolo Colon, the GOAT, the second GOAT. You know, we have Jabari Blash. So we got a couple GOATs in our team. Now we got a common round, and Brewers had a pretty good season. Rays had a better season than I thought. Man, they won 80 games. I didn't think they did. And then the Reds with 68 wins. Tim Edelman, we got a common starting pitcher, our first common round, and we get a common starting pitcher, the guy we wanted. So that's kind of good. A gold round, and there's 2 diamonds. There's 2 Orioles players. So I'm really hoping the Orioles had a worse record than the Padres. Let's see. No, dude, the Orioles won 75 and the Padres won 71. So we have to. Oh, it's a closing pitcher. Okay, that's not too bad. We just drafted our last starting pitcher spot, and for some reason I thought we were getting a starting pitcher there. But Rollie Fingers has some good pitches. 89 overall. It's pretty much a diamond, so that's not too bad. Let's see, a common round. We have 5 common rounds left, man. Just give me the next 5 rounds. I wanted to be common rounds. So let's see, Cardinals, Indians, Padres, and Mets. I know it's Mets now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Mets. I hope it's Mets. I don't want to mess that up. All these teams made the playoffs except the Athletics. Yeah, Athletics won 75 games. So Athletics, We're getting Drew. Ooh, I like this Drew Pomerantz too, and we needed a lefty for the bullpen. I'm hoping the next 2 reliever rounds we can get lefties. I want Jake McGee, but it's another Athletics player. Okay, that's not too bad. Athletics player Ryan Dola, 82 overall. That's not too bad because Astros, Rockies, Diamondbacks all made the playoffs, so it should be Ryan Dola. I'm not looking at the records for this one, but I hope I don't mess it up. We are now drafting. For some reason, I was thinking we were drafting our bench spots, but no, we have our last reliever round. I really want a lefty right here, so I'm hoping that the Tigers have the worst record in these. But it's the... Oh, wait, no, Giants and Tigers. Okay. So it's Giants and Tigers. They had the same record, and I get my pick. So we're going to go the lefty from the Tigers, Kyle Ryan, because we need a second lefty. Even if he's not great, we need a second lefty. Now we're drafting our 5 bench spots, 3 common rounds. I do not like that. And then 1 gold, 1 silver round. Let's see. Who was he on? That looks like Padres to me, but I really can't tell. So Cubs, Athletics, and the Padres had a worse record. So let me just Google John Ryan Murphy and see what team he played for. The Yankees, the Diamondbacks, and the Twins. But in 2017, he played for the Diamondbacks. So it's not John Ryan. So we're going to be getting a Billy Butler here, a first baseman. I don't really need to replace anybody except for the gold and silver round. So once we get to the gold and silver round, we'll look who we need to replace there. A silver round. Okay, so silver, we want to replace first base, third base, and an outfield spot. But, you know, preferably, I think first or third base if we can get a lefty. But there's no lefties in this round. So hopefully we can get an outfielder. Let's see. Playoffs, and then Blue Jays and Tigers. Tigers have the worst record. So we get Jhonny Peralta. We could put him in left field, you know. We could put him in left field. Shortstop, we don't really need a replacement, but we might put him in left field and, you know, put Hyun-Soo Kim in right field. I don't want to take out Jabari Blast, but I want, like, lefty righties and stuff, so we'll see. And we got our gold round. So Nationals made the playoffs, Astros made the playoffs, Yankees did, and Mariners did not make the playoffs. So Mariners, we're getting Mike Zunino, a catcher. We already have Buster Posey, so I'm hoping that Buster Posey maybe plays first base. I don't think he will, but Mike Zunino, a good bench player. I guess we'll just have to see if Buster Posey plays something else. So now we have our last 2 rounds, and they are common rounds. So the Angels or the Marlins, which one had a worse record? Angels 80 and Marlins 77. So we get Destin Hood, 67 overall. Our last common round here, Marlins or Orioles. I think Orioles had a worse record. Yeah, Orioles 175, Marlins 177. So Joey Rickard is our final player. We're going to go ahead and make the lineup and see what it's looking like. Whoop! This is a very good sign. We have that Paul Konerko, who did amazing for us and who I've done really well with, as our 3-win reward. And if you're wondering why there's no pack in the initial reward, it's because it's free to enter into Battle Royale right now, so they don't want people abusing and just quitting on the 2 games, getting a pack, and just doing that over and over. So you get a common instead of a free pack, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's like they don't want people to abuse the system. And I just checked, Buster Posey, he plays first base. So we're going to go ahead and put Buster Posey at first base, and then Mike Zunino at catcher. So that's a very good round we got there. Jhonny Peralta can play left field. Hyun-Soo Kim can play right field. So Jabari Blast, I'm sorry, man, we might be able to find a spot for you, but we're taking you out as of right now. What else can Jabari Blast play? Maybe we could get him in, you know, third base or something like that. Let's see what he plays. Only outfield. Okay, only outfield for him. Kind of sucks, but we'll just have to see if there's anything else we can do. So far, I'm liking the positioning, though. And Buster Posey, we're going to keep him at first. Mike Zunino, he only plays catcher. Jose Peraza plays shortstop and center in second base. Okay. Ryder Jones plays third base and first base. Jose Iglesias, second, third, and short. Hyun-Soo Kim, first, center, right, left. Odubel Herrera, outfield. Jhonny Peralta, shortstop. So Jhonny Peralta, we could put him at shortstop because he plays shortstop, right? Yeah, so Jhonny Peralta at shortstop, and then Jose... Oh, my bad. I forgot I didn't switch those guys. So Jose Iglesias at third base, and then... Jabari Blash in left field instead of Ryder Jones. So we got Jabari in the lineup. Okay, I think this should be fine. Let's go ahead and just make the lineup. So leading off, we want to do probably our best hitter, Buster Posey, followed by Odubel, and then let's do Mike Zunino, Jabari Blash, Hyunsu Kim, Jose Iglesias, Jhonny Peralta, and Jose Peraza. Let me know what you guys think. Definitely leave me changes or position changes. You know, here's our bench and here's our lineup. Let me know changes you think I should make. It's going Buster Posey, Odubel, Mike Zunino, Jabari Blash, Hyunsu Kim, Jose Iglesias, Jhonny Peralta, and Jose Peraza. Let me know changes because I feel like this isn't a great lineup. This draft was interesting. I had fun doing it, but I just don't know about the team, man. I don't know about the team, but it's going to be interesting to see how we can do. But this is kind of like a misfit lineup, man. I'm not liking it a whole bunch, but we'll see how we can do. Our bullpen, we got 89 Rollie Fingers, 84 Drew Pomeranz, Kyle Ryan, Ryan Dole. So Ryan Dole and Rollie Fingers go to righties, and then Kyle Ryan and Drew Pomeranz go to lefties. But we also got Brad Boxberger, who's pretty solid. And then we have a 95 overall starting pitcher. That kind of sucks, but we'll just have to see how it goes, man. Maybe we'll get him every game, but definitely leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I really like this idea. And in your comments, I want you to include up to 3 things. Obviously you can include more, but there's 3 things that I'm really looking for in the comments. 1 is trying to guess my favorite ice cream topping for the comment shout out of the day. 2 are changes you should make or you want me to make to my lineup, and number 3 is different drafts you want to see. So after this team loses 2 games or goes 12-0 or just wins 12 games, you know, whichever one comes first, losing 2 games or winning 12, after that, the next draft is going to be a normal draft where we try and draft the best team we can, and then the one after that, so we alternate. So it goes theme draft, normal, theme, normal. So then give me suggestions and ideas for another theme I could do when we get to that draft. I'll see you guys in the next video, though. Thank you again so much for watching. Peace out.